Hello to all dear friends. I am Sophia and welcome to Healthify channel. Today, in this video, I am going to share with you some natural tricks to reduce blood sugar. Today we want to talk about a very important issue, blood sugar, and we will teach you scientific and practical training so that you can reduce your blood sugar very easily and simply. Before that, let me tell you a short story. I found out that I have diabetes a few years ago. This news was very bitter for me. I was worried about the complications and consequences of diabetes. I didn't want to limit my life with pills, tests and injections. I was looking for a natural solution that could help me control my blood sugar. I started searching the internet and reading scientific articles about diabetes. I came across some reputable sites that are active in the field of health and medicine. These sites were World Health Organization, World Food and Drug Organization, British Medical Association, and Healthline. These sites introduced me to some natural tricks to lower blood sugar that were based on medical research and reliable sources. I decided to try these tricks at home and see the result. Now, after a while, I want to share these tricks with you and tell you how they helped me lower my blood sugar. So stay with me to see these tricks together and help each other to fight diabetes. Blood sugar indicates the amount of glucose in the blood and depends on various factors. Some of the factors affecting blood sugar are the type and amount of carbohydrates consumed, physical activity, stress, disease, medicine, hormones, etc. Normal fasting blood sugar, 8 hours after the last meal, is between 70 and 100 milligrams per deciliter, milligram per deciliter. Normal postprandial blood sugar, 2 hours after the start of the meal, is less than 140 milligrams per deciliter. High blood sugar, hyperglycemia, occurs when fasting blood sugar is above 126 milligrams per deciliter or postprandial blood sugar is above 200 milligrams per deciliter. High blood sugar is a symptom of diabetes, a disease caused by lack or insensitivity to insulin, and can cause irreparable health complications. Low blood sugar, hypoglycemia, occurs when fasting blood sugar is less than 70 milligrams per deciliter or postprandial blood sugar is less than 50 milligrams per deciliter. Low blood sugar can be caused by excessive use of blood sugar-lowering drugs, not eating enough food, vigorous physical activity, alcohol consumption, etc. Low blood sugar can cause symptoms such as shaking, sweating, dizziness, blurred vision, weakness, hunger, thirst, anger, anxiety, etc. The first trick: control the consumption of carbohydrates. Do you know how carbohydrates affect your blood sugar? Carbohydrates cause your blood sugar to rise quickly and then fall quickly. These fluctuations make you hungry, tired, headache and depressed. To avoid these fluctuations, you should limit the amount of carbohydrates you eat. As a general guide, it is recommended that people with diabetes limit their carbohydrate intake to 200 to 245 grams per day. For this, you can use foods containing complex carbohydrates, which include whole grains, legumes, vegetables and fresh fruits. These foods cause your blood sugar to rise slowly and reduce your hunger. Also, avoid eating foods containing simple carbohydrates, which include white bread, biscuits, chocolates, cakes, sweet drinks, etc. These foods cause your blood sugar to rise quickly and cause your skin to wrinkle. Second trick: avoid eating large meals. According to a study published in 2014 in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, eating 5 meals a day instead of 3 meals can reduce fasting and postprandial blood sugar, as well as lower blood pressure and triglycerides. Blood in people with type 2 diabetes. This study was conducted using the data of 20 diabetic patients who participated in a clinical trial. Avoid eating large meals instead. Increase the number of meals and reduce the amount of food consumed per meal. This will keep your blood sugar stable throughout the day. In addition, eating less at each meal will help you get fewer calories and help you maintain a healthy weight. So how can we find a balance between eating and not eating? A simple way is to use a small plate. By doing this, we can control the amount of food we eat and avoid eating too much. Also, we can drink a glass of water before each meal to reduce your hunger. Third trick. Eat more fiber. According to the World Health Organization, the daily consumption of fiber should be at least 25 grams. This amount of fiber can be obtained from plant food sources such as vegetables, fruits, legumes, whole grains, nuts and seeds. How does dietary fiber benefit your blood sugar? Dietary fiber slows down the absorption of sugar in the blood and helps reduce blood sugar. Vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains are good sources of fiber. You can use these foods as an extract, salad, soup, appetizer or dessert. It is recommended that people with diabetes eat at least 25 to 30 grams of fiber daily. If you think you can't get enough fiber, you can use fiber supplements. Of course, be sure to consult your doctor before using any type of supplement. The fourth trick. Get enough sleep. According to a 2017 study published in the journal Sleep Health, people who get 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night have lower fasting blood sugar levels than people who get less or more sleep. This study was conducted using the data of 1,065 people from the American population who participated in the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey project. According to another study published in 2019 in the journal Diabetes Care, an increase of 1 hour of sleep per night reduced glycated hemoglobin, A1C, an indicator of long-term blood sugar control, by 0.23% in people with type 2 diabetes. This study was conducted using the data of 159 diabetic patients who participated in a clinical trial. How does insufficient sleep affect your blood sugar? Insufficient sleep increases blood sugar and insulin resistance. To maintain healthy blood sugar, try to get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. To achieve better sleep, you can use the following methods. Avoid unwanted light, sound and temperature in your room. Avoid using electronic gadgets before going to bed. Avoid eating heavy food, alcohol and caffeine before going to bed. Have a regular pattern for sleeping and waking up. Try relaxing activities such as reading a book, listening to soothing music, or using aromatherapy before bed. The fifth trick. Drink more water. According to a study published in 2016 in the Journal of Clinical and Diagnostic Research, drinking 500 milliliters of water before each meal reduces fasting and postprandial blood sugar, as well as reducing glycated hemoglobin, A1C, an indicator of diabetes. Long-term blood sugar control in people with type 2 diabetes. This study was conducted using the data of 100 diabetic patients who participated in a clinical trial. According to a study published in 2017 in the Journal of Diabetes and Metabolic Disorders, drinking at least 1.5 liters of water per day improved sensitivity to insulin, the hormone responsible for the uptake of glucose by cells, in people with type 2 diabetes. This study was conducted using the data of 60 diabetic patients who participated in a clinical trial. Why is water important for your blood sugar? Water washes excess sugar from the blood and lowers blood sugar. Also, water helps prevent dehydration and urinary tract infections in diabetics. It is recommended that you drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water daily. You can improve the taste of water by adding mint, lemon, cucumber or fresh fruits. Well, dear friends, these tips are not over yet, and 5 more amazing tips and tricks are still left. You can see the rest of the content in the second part of this video. If this video was useful for you, you can subscribe to our channel. Hope to see you again until the next episode. Goodbye.